Hey, good morning, fellas. July 2nd. I am officially up here. I'm gonna touch this box. That's my turnaround point. Two things. This is a long walk, but a slow walk. It's probably one of the most enjoyable walks I have. It's a little bit demanding, but just that's getting up the hills. Now, since I've walked all the way up, now I get to ride this nice hill on the way down. This video is about two things. First, it is about being able to say no, even when it's an opportunity that you can make some pretty good money. And the second one is some tricks or trades or some things you can do to be more observant. Some of the things that I do. Now, I get a call yesterday afternoon, asked me if I'd go up and see two of the guys on the hill. They were having a little impromptu meeting and they wanted me to come see them. So I go up there, and the guy that answers the door takes your phone and your car keys, and they put them in what's called a Faraday pouch. So give you a quick little pat down, and discovered that I was armed. Anyways, he said he didn't like it, but he couldn't convince me to give up the things that my EDC, my everyday carry stuff. So anyways, went in there, was offered an opportunity to do something, and I had to tell him no. And I think guys like that don't normally get to hear that word. The money was good. The money was right. That's just a lady and her Pekingese or whatever itty bitty tiny dog there is. I'll show you the moon. It's I believe it's a crescent. I'll flip it around here and show you the moon. I'm not going to stand in the middle of the street, so I'm crossing the road. So I'll show you that here in a second. All right, here we go. I'll show you the moon. There's the moon. It's a bit of a crescent. Anyways, all that to say this, they sweetened the offer, and I still said no. And then I was getting ready to get up and leave, and I got the wave of a hand, like, you can go now. And I don't know why, but that struck me like how you dismiss a servant in the old days. And I didn't say anything to anybody, didn't act tough. I didn't have to have the last word or anything like that. I collected my things and left. And it'll be quite a long time before I invite them to the house or have anything to do with them. Now, that's what I can tell you about saying no. There are all kinds of people in your life who are going to try to take advantage of you. And most of those people are what we call businessmen or entrepreneurs. There's a lot of them. A lot of the worst human beings I've ever met in my life wear a suit and tie. And they're some of the most evil, manipulative people I've ever met. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I think she's trying to get to the other side of the street. That's why I don't have little dogs. So, if you want to really meet some gangsters or some terrible people, just get into business, any business, and you'll find out. I can tell you one thing. I used to do what is called collections, And if back in the day you could sell me somebody's debt, and I would do what I could to make them pay. So that's one of the things I used to do. The other thing is, these guys wanted me to have somebody with me, and it was one of their proteges. It was a family member from one of their families, and that's a deal breaker for me. If you're going to do something, or you're going to be a part of something, it's better to do it by yourself. Now, I'm not talking about a good job or anything like that, but if you're beefing with somebody, hang on, I'm getting ready to cross the street here. Dun, 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 dun. You're better off not having anybody else involved, because no one else can tell on you. So that is that. And I don't want it to sound like I'm some sort of ninja or anything like that, but I'm just very cautious now. I've cheated a lot of things, so I'm not taking or risking the life that I live now for anything like that. So anyways, basically what they're trying to do is get me to teach this young man how to do things, and I'm just not doing that at all. So the other one is being observant. Now, being observant isn't that difficult, but some of the things that I do is I'll always look at a guy's pockets, his front two pockets, to see if he has a clip-on knife somewhere, or if he has an abnormal bulge, which means he's carrying concealed carry, or if it's hot like it's going to be today. It's like 90 some odd degrees, and he has a long shirt that covers his waist. So that's an easy way to see something, know something about a person. The other things are, before I walk away from my car, when I park it to go into any store, I take a good look around it, walk once around it, look in the windows, stuff like that, see where stuff's at, and then I try to commit that to my memory. The other thing I do is, when I walk back to my car, I look around before I get in it, and I see if anybody's trying to make eye contact with me, or someone's trying to stare at me, or if somebody's trying to walk up on me. Other thing is, I always check him back at me. So there are a lot of little things you can do to be aware. I look around. If I'm looking, especially if it's a guy, I look at the eyebrows and the nose and the ears, and to see if they've got scar tissue built up on their face. I look for facial tattoos, piercings. I look for all kinds of stuff, tattoos on the hands that they can't hide by a shirt or something like that. They're just trying to tell you a story. There are a lot of things you can do as a man to make money short term. And the thing is, if you get caught, it's catastrophic for your life. So I would highly recommend you going into the trades, learning a good trade. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I just don't like the garbling of the little dogs. Love you guys. I got to turn to go up this damn hill. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.